ध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनीं सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तककेशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पतैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। ॐ श्रीकृष्ण परमात्मने नमः। अथ अष्टादशोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच. Before we come to that, the Bhagavad Gita is a yoga shastra and also a Brahma Vidya. It reveals your nature, our nature to ourselves. And for claiming this knowledge and for owning up this knowledge, for understanding, relating to it, and living a life in alignment with this knowledge requires a certain preparation, a disciplined lifestyle. So Brahma Vidya is given, and the lifestyle is also given to you. Therefore, it is Yoga Shastra. Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Krishna Arjuna Samvade, in the form of Krishna Arjuna Samvada. It is an exchange between the teacher and the student. Sorry. And that's how the teaching tradition is established. It's a parampara, Vaidika parampara. There is a Shastra. The content of the Shastra is unfolded to the student, and the student and the teacher have to spend a lot of time together. It is not a sporadic relationship. It is not like they say in Tamil, once in Adi and once in Amavasa. I mean, once in a year and something like that. Whenever convenient. Not a sporadic kind of study. It's a systematic study. It's a regular study, and it must continue for a length of time. Only then it can make a difference to one's life. Otherwise, it will be just, okay, you have studied something. You have studied so many things. This also you have studied. And you may as well not waste your time. So that's why the teacher-student relationship is very, very important here. We started with Sahana Vavatu. Let both of us study together and benefit from it. May I share my benefit with you. That's the importance of the Guru's role when it comes to teaching Vedanta, teaching Shastras. So Krishna is Narayanena Swayam. Narayana himself has come in the form of Krishna to teach. But just as we have Sadashiva, Samarambham, we also have Vishnu side chanting there. No? So both are there. and it is taught, revealed. The revealed knowledge is Vyasena Gratitam, understood by Vyasa, another great teacher, and he has reproduced it for us in Mahabharata and various other teachers, okay, and right up to Shankara, Asmadacharya Paryantam, they have explained it. That's called Bhashya, means their way of explaining the tattva behind the whole thing. So Shankara Bhashya is there. After Shankara Bhashya, we all rely only on Shankara Bhashya. And the content is never diluted. Maybe the examples are different, the language is different, but the content is never ever diluted. And the whole thing in the form of a question answer session. And the teacher needs a total understanding of, the teacher is required to understand the emotional needs of the student. And the student very often does not say what is exactly his emotional need. Because we all think, what will this teacher say? Suppose I am doing something which is not aligned to Dharma. How can I go and tell Swamiji all this? So we have to tell him in various, this way, that way. Sometimes we do share with Swamijis, not with every Swamiji, only my teacher, nobody else. Not with anybody with Kavi Vastra and Dari. There is an equation established between the teacher and the student. Once that equation is established, I can share with the teacher. Sometimes what I cannot share, the teacher understands. So when in chapter 18, Arjuna asks a question, what is the difference between sannyasa and tyaga? Krishna understands where the question is coming from. You and I also know where the question is coming from. Where does the question come from? He says, go back to chapter. Rather than fight and kill my own relatives, I would rather become a bhikshu. Vaikshyam api iha loke. In this world itself, I would like to become a bhikshu. Okay, and he says, Puja Arha, Bhishma, Drona, Pramukataha, who are standing in front, they are Puja Arha. How I Ishu bihi pratiyotsyami. Ishu means arrows. How do I respond to their thing with arrows? How can I hit back at them? Ishu bihi pratiyotsyami. So what does he say? Therefore, I don't want Rajyam. I don't want any of these Rajya. You are giving me Hastinapura, Indraprastha. I am Indra's son. I can get Swargaloka. I am married to Ulupi. I can get Nagaloka. I can get all the lokas. So I just don't want all this. It's too much of a struggle. MBBS, I've told you, no? Miserable, boring, burdensome struggle. All here, that this software is taking so many hits that doesn't all all your displays are all over the place. They only see goal signs. That's a kind of confusion. So in this situation, is that I don't want anything, I want to run away. And what does running away mean? Which all of us also use. I will run away and become a sannyasi. Escape my responsibilities and become a sannyasi. The song, where will you go if you become a sannyasi? Kashi. Free food is available then. But he will give you food. Or Rishikesh. These are places people go away as a sannyasi. So, Arjun wants to escape. And Krishna all along told him there is no escape. You cannot escape. Nahi kaschit shanamapi jatuhu tishtati akarma kriti. How you can't even for a moment stay without action. Okay, and then he also asks him a question. Okay, this is what it says, How did you get this feeling of weakness? Vishame samupastitam. Yeah. Why do you get this feeling of weakness from? Where did you get this? He's trying to motivate him to act, and then the questions were asked, and he tried to answer it over from chapter 2 to chapter 17. Except chapter 8, he tried to answer it so thoroughly. And in chapter 18, he is summarizing the whole thing. He again starts with a question that shows that many of us, some of us here are counselors, therapists, healers, many of us are. And what is the complaint the therapist and the thing has, and we have when we have face our subjects and clients? They say the client wants to hear from me what he wants to hear, what he has already. He wants certain things. He wants the alone. He wants to hear only that. He doesn't want to hear your buddhi and things like that. He says, "You tell me. I have thought like this. If you give it to me, you are a good counselor. If you don't tell me, if you don't tell me what I really want, you are no good." So we want to hear what we want to hear. That's all I want. I'm asking you the question, but please tell me that there are some thoughts. You confirm that they are okay. As long as I'm in your alignment with my thoughts, I'm fine. Otherwise, I'll go to another Swami. That's why there are so many Swamis. That Swami not okay, come to this Swami. This Swami not okay, go to yet another Swami. Go back to the same old Swami. By the time this beard has become grayer and he has more Rudrakshas, then you'll say, he's a greater Swami. All kinds of things goes on. You actually want to hear what you want to hear. That's why he asks this question again. What is the question? Let's read. Shri Bhag Arjuna Uvacha Sannyasasya Mahabaho Tattvamichhami Veditum Tyagasya Charishikesha Pratakeshina Shudhana. So he says, hey Rishikesha, hey Keshini Sudhana. There was one Rakshasa called Keshini. A lot of hair. So just because he had hair like Krishna, he doesn't become a Krishna. You have destroyed all these people. The destroyer of Keshi, O mighty armed Krishna, I desire to know Veditum Ichhami Tattvam, true nature of sannyasa. I want to know the true nature of sannyasa and tyaga. So what is tyaga? What is sannyasa? Are they two different things? I think they are two different things. What do you say? And then the teacher has infinite compassion and patience with the student. He says, how many times will I explain? He never said that. Smiled. And he said, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Kamyanam Karmanam Nyasam Sannyasam Kavayo Viduhu. Okay, whole thing I'll read it out and then tell you. Kamyanam Karmanam Nyasam Sannyasam Kavayo Viduhu Sarvakarma Phalatyagam Prahuh Tyagam Chakshana. Once more. Kamyanam Karmanam Nyasam Sannyasam Kavayo Viduhu Sarvakarma Phalatyagam Prahuh Tyagam Vichakshana. So this is Viduhu. Kavayo. Kavayo means sages. Kavi means sage. Kavayo, sages. Okay? Viduhu, they regard. What do they regard? Kamya, giving up. Kamya karma is sannyasa. So there are 5 types of karmas. Vihita karma. I'll tell you the meaning of each one. Kamya karma, Nishiddha karma, Prashchitta karma, Naimittika karma. There are 5 types of karmas. Nitya karma daily enjoined actions. These are enjoined actions. You don't have a choice. Okay? Naimittika karma. They are also enjoined actions. They are occasional actions. Okay, like for instance, you play the role of a grandfather. Okay, grandfather of a year, you have to do babysitting when the child is about 2, 3 years old. Now the child has grown up to be 25. Grandfather, where you will do babysitting. The role changes. But at the age, that young age of the child, the grandparent becomes an excellent babysitter. Because what you did not give to your child, you will give it to the grandchild. And if you're a Gita student and you have studied Vedas properly, without pedagogy, you can teach them a lot of things. Pedagogy is the problem. We don't want pedagogy. You can tell them amazing stories from the Itihasas, from the Purana, related to today. The Tata becomes very popular. Right? Oh God, yeah. So this becomes a very a role. It is a naimittika karma. You don't play grandfather's role from at the young age. You play it at a much older age, for a particular period. You play the role of a father of a young child for a period of time. There's a lot of dharma involved in that. Of a grown-up child, you have to play a different kind of role. Your child has become a parent, you have to play a different kind of role. As a citizen, you have to play a role up to a point. All these are naimittika karma. Nitya karma daily. Keep yourself clean. Do sandhya vandana, do puja, all these are nitya karma. Those are 5. Number 1 is nitya karma. Number 2 is kamya karma. Number 2 is Nishiddha karma. Number 4 is Prayashchitta karma. And number 5 is Naimitya karma. He says, some sages, sages say, Kamya karma, that is 2, 3, and 4, you can give up. You can give them 2, 3, and 4. Don't do Kamya karma. What is Kamya karma? Desire prompted action. As a sannyasi, I don't want to live in an air-conditioned ashram. Even if I am living in Salem or Velu or some hot spot in Rajasthan, tell me the hottest spot. I don't desire. Okay? That desire is to be given. So, Kamya karma is to give up. It's for sannyasis, okay? Not for you and me. For sannyasis. For sannyasi. And then it is not Krishna's opinion. He says, some people say, some say qualified people, not anybody. Not every Ganguteli is saying this. This is being told by people who are scholars. So some scholars say that give up kamya karma, give up nishiddha karma. Nishiddha karma means prohibited actions. So kamya karma, nishiddha karma, if you give up, there is no question of doing prayashchitta karma. If you do a nishiddha karma, a prohibited action, you have to do a counter action which will neutralize the effect of the nishiddha karma. Like, people who are from the accounts field, okay? You have to make an entry on the debit side. You made an entry on the credit side. I have received money from you. I have shown it as money paid to you. I can't strike it out and rewrite it here. How do I do? I have shown as the money paid. Now I will pass a rectification entry. I have received the amount twice. So 2 minus 1 will be 1. So I pay, instead of writing as received 100 rupees, I have recorded as paid 100 rupees. So now I will show received 200 rupees so that the 100 is neutralized. This is called Prayashchitta karma, rectification entry. So Nishiddha karma, prohibited entry actions. Prayashchitta, one is Nishiddha karma, the other is Prayashchitta karma, corrective entries, neutralizing entries. When you don't do wrong actions, where is the question of doing correcting in those entries? You are mindful in the first place. So therefore, Nishiddha karma won't happen. So these 3 karmas, you cannot give up Nitya karma, you cannot give up Naimitya karma, even if you are a sannyasi. You are not supposed to give up at all. You can't give them up. But these dharma, number 2, 3, and 4, you can give up. That's what some Kavayaha viduhu. Kavaya means rishi, some sages, scholarly people say. What else? What about the first and 4? Okay, 1 and 5. Sarva karma phalatyagam prahuhu tyagam vichakshana. Vichakshana. Chakshana means one who can see. Vichakshana, one who can very well see, insightfully see it in depth is a vichakshana. And what does the vichakshana say? Vichakshana prahuhu. What do the vichakshana say? All the actions, including 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, karma phalatyagam you have to do. What is karma phalatyagam? Do an action, don't own the results. Krishna said, don't ask me detailed explanation. This is what they said. You go and ask. You go and ask them. But this is what some people say. Okay? Kamyanam karmanam nyasam. That is sannyasa. Sarva karma phalatyagam. Tyagam. That is tyaga. That is actual giving up. What is karma phalatyagam? You do enjoined actions. You never give up enjoined actions. Even those enjoined actions, the nitya karma, don't you work for results. Work as a matter of service. Nitya karma, do it as a service. Naimittika karma, do it as a service. Let's take some naimittika karma. We take care of our children. We educate them and set them up in life and things like that. You ask them what for? What is the result? They will say, no, Budape mein Sahara bane. He should become my Sahara in my old age. My son should be there, a Sahara for me in my old age. When I am gone, he should light my fire so that I go to Swargaloka. This is called karma phala expectation. I do this so that my children take care of me in my old age. They don't send me to old people's home. Now they are called in by more sophisticated name. Senior Citizens Colony Campus. In old age home only. And it's a more glamorous name. And what do you do there? Dance, prance, sing, break a foot. And one fellow just now told me in a meeting. He played pickleball and he had to be hospitalized for 6 months. Beside the point. So you do that, people help you. That my children will take care of me. Then the child calls and says, take care of my grandchild. Both of us have to go to work. Who will take care of the child? Grandchild. Half the time your knees and your back are all gone. Yet you take care. Not this is because my son will otherwise feel bad. He will send me to senior citizens home even early now. So if I take care of his child, I'll be useful around him. His thought process is there whether you like it or not. Okay? So he says, don't look at the benefit. Don't work for the sake of benefit. Don't say my son will take care of me in my old age if I do for him this. I take care of my child. I take care of my grandchild because I do it as a matter of service to Ishvara. If he takes care of me, fine. If he doesn't take care of me, never mind. I move on. That is called tyagam. Karma phalatyagam. So, giving up 3 actions. 2, 3, 4 is sannyasa. Giving up 1 and 5 are tyagam. He says, prahuhu, people say. One group of people say. Verse number 3. Tyajyam doshavat eke. Tyajyam doshavat eke. कर्म प्राहुर्मनीषिणः कर्म प्राहुर्मनीषिणः यज्ञदानतपः कर्म न त्याज्यमिति चापरे यज्ञदानतपः कर्म न त्याज्यमिति चापरे eke manishinaha, some thinkers. Manishinaha means thinkers. So three types of people: viduhu, vichakshana, manishina. All are wise people. Thinkers. Some thinkers say, Prahu declare, iti, action itself you have to give up. Don't do any action. Whatever, don't do it. You know, it's one of the most difficult things to be if you have nothing to do. One of the biggest problems faced by people in their late 60s, 70s, going into 80s is what, the slow destruction of the mind, nothing to do. Okay, the children, or even suppose, even if you are 80, there are also grandchildren who have started working. All of them have a quick breakfast and they say, there's something on the table for you, Tata. If you want something, just ping me. I will order and the guy will come and deliver it to you. You don't even have to order. You just have to ping me. Or you don't have to say anything. I will order this for you from this time, from this place at this time. You have to open the door and receive it, eat it. And it'll all be in foils which you can throw away. Just keep it. I will throw it away. The evening we are going to be delayed. We will order food. Will come to you at the table. You eat and quietly lie down. All the channels are also all there in what is that remote thing. You just have to switch on. You can see what you want. Switch off. Go to bed. You don't have to do anything at all. You don't even have to go to the washroom. We'll wrap our diaper around you. Don't have to do anything. The destruction of the mind takes place. So whereas this person says you have to do it, there is the Manishina. Some people think you don't have to. They say you at home. Now, why do you want to do all these things now? Why can't you simply sit at home? Such a big house I have. Why do you have to go anywhere? I've got TV. I've got a huge balcony. Just sit there and look out. The children, they looks down into the park there. Look at children playing. If there's a power failure, I've got a standby which will immediately the power will come back. I've got a helper who will come in once or twice a day and to take care of you. Why do you have to do anything? So some people say don't do anything at all. Some people believe. Why shouldn't you do anything? Because the karma that you do comes with a dosha. Any karma comes with a dosha. Dosha doesn't mean anything evil or something like that. It means the karma comes with something attached. There will be an attachment. What is the attachment? Karma phalam. You don't do anything. That's a karma. It comes with a karma phalam. You do something, it will come with a karma phalam. So that karma phalam is considered as a dosha by some people, not by all. Is that some people consider as a dosha, don't do. But again a rider. There are three things we should always do. Yajna, dana, tapak karma, na tyajet iti chapare. While others can be given up, don't give up three things. What are they? Yajna, dana, tapa. So stop all activities. Karma ka puja kuch nahi karna. But don't stop yajna. Yajna means what? Yajna in the sense, you have a yajna and you offer. Ajya means ghee you offer and various types of things you offer, and then basma you apply, you pray for the welfare of all. That you don't stop. That doesn't mean you have to do yajna at home. What is the yajna that one can do? Mentally wish people well. You don't have to do yajna. You don't have to do anything else. Do mentally wish people well. Don't become one, there's one beautiful Tamil word, munuttan, muttering person, karta rehta hai. Nobody cares for me. They would have given Amrita for you. Hey, nobody bothers. Who wants this? On Tuesdays, I would like this. Constantly, grumble. If you don't do that, you are a contributor. You are a contributor in terms of well-being. Your children, grandchildren go for work at 9 o'clock or even earlier. They go for 9 o'clock. No, what these fellows are doing in our generation, we used to go at 10 and come back home at 5. We could do nothing else. Therefore, you came back at 5. Now, these days, they are handling, they are they are paying more taxes than what was your last income. That is the kind of financial growth, economic growth they have got. They have the capacity to happen multiple things, handle multiple things. What can you do, Yagya? They are doing good work. May God bless them. If at all you want to say something, contribute. I'm very happy with the kind of hard work you do. Learn to take a little bit of power naps and rest and take care of your nutrition. Yagya, you contributed. Anybody talks to you, you can tell them, no, these people work very hard. They work so hard and they do good work. They do good money by doing good work, doing proper work. They are not greedy, but they are paid for their brains and work. Yagya, danam. You can offer something. Offer something. Kind words are a danam. Blessing is a danam. If you can, one of these people, you can call up and greet them on their birthdays, on their wedding anniversaries. That itself is a danam. Yagya, dana, tapa. Tapa is austerities, reducing your needs in particular. What is it that you want? If you guys are happy, I am very happy. If you guys take care of yourself, I am very happy. You have made so much arrangements for me during I couldn't even imagine all this. But you people have made wonderful life for me. I just have to think of it and you will provide for me. Therefore, reduce your personal demands. If you can do some Manisha said, Manisha means here means thinkers. They say this is dhyana. Krishna says their opinions of others, not mine. Okay? Now listen to what Krishna has to say. Nishchayam shrunu me tatra Nishchayam shrunu me tatra Tyage bharata sattama. Look at the words used. Tyago hi purusha vyagra Trivida samprakirtitaha. You talked about two. Tyaga sannyasi has brought 3 dimensions to this here now. It's got 3 dimensions. Nishchayam shrunu. Listen to me carefully. Me tatra shrunu. Me nishchayam, to my what I have to say about the whole thing. Listen to me. Okay, listen to me. What I have to say about this. Tatra tyage, regarding renunciation. Okay. Samprakirtita, what is said to be Trivida, it is threefold. Hey Purusha Vyagra, a tiger among men. You know, all these Lions Club and all these things perhaps came only from here. When he called Arjuna a tiger, somebody said, why can't I be a lion? Okay. A Purusha Vyagra. Listen to what I have to say about this. Bharata Sattama. So he is telling Arjuna, see, the teacher glorifies the student. Not maska lagana, but he glorifies the student. Who is Arjuna? A skilled warrior. Coming from a family which has constantly been have honored sages and he knows Vishwamitra personally, kind of thing. What a scholar, what a sage. And then his grandfather, Bhishma, what a person, personally blessed by Parashurama. What a scholarly lineage, what contacts. You come from such a family, a highly erudite, dignified, dharmic family. So indicating that you talked about running away, and if you are going to give sannyasa an excuse to run away, I am afraid it doesn't. It is unbecoming of your stature. What a family you have come from, man. So Bharata Sattama, better than the best. Oh Arjuna, Bharata Sattama. That is your qualification. So listen to me. And Krishna is talking to such a person. So how should Krishna's advise and Krishna's status be? That is also the relationship between the Guru and the student. The Guru glorifies the student where at one point of time he said, what are you talking? Klaibhyam mas magamav partha. You talk like a eunuch, he said one. Man, it is absolutely what kind of, in the battlefield, what kind of feelings you are having. Anar yujishtamasvargyam akirtikaram Arjuna. What kind of, what do you call, thoughts you are having, defeatist kind of attitudes you have. And to the same person, after giving so much, he is saying, Bharata Sattama Purusha Vyagra, listen to me carefully. I am going to explain certain things to you. He says, some people said sannyasa is different. Some people said tyaga is different. He says, tyaga is equal to sannyasa. Sannyasa is equal to, they are actually synonyms. They are not two separate things. Understanding a little more. Sannyasa is a lifestyle. Remember chapter 2? Lokesmin dvidha nishta pura prokta maya naga jnana yogena sankhyanam karma yogena yoginam. You recall? There are two established lifestyles that I have given out. Maya, anagha. Anagha means, oh, you sinless one. Anagha means no defect in you. Maya, loke, asmin loke, dividha nishta, pura prokta. I have Maya, pura prokta. I have told you long back. Anagha, a pure one. A pure one. I have given you this long back. So he is reminding Arjuna that I am not this 6 foot inch or 6 foot Krishna that you are seeing. I am Purushottama Maha, I am Narayana. I am Ishvara who has come to you in the form of Sri Krishna as your Acharya, Gita Acharya, who you have said be my driver. I came to you, I said, what help do you want from me? Meri gadi chalao. This is what I am. And I am telling you, therefore, shrunu me, listen to me carefully. So there is nothing called sannyasa separate, tyaga separate. Sannyasa is a lifestyle. Sannyasa is a lifestyle where you pursue jnana yogyata and jnanam to the exclusion of all other pursuits. You don't do any other activity except study, jnana yogyata prapti, jnana prapti. Shravana, manana, nididhyasana you will do, then you will do sadhana, yoga shastra for making this fit. That's the only activity. And how will your lifestyle be? You will wear every kavi vastra doesn't follow, become a sannyasi. Our Swamiji used to tell us a story. After he becomes sannyasi, okay, and then you go to Rishikesh. Rishikesh is one place everybody will do. Kashi is another place everybody will do. Okay, Kashi is one place where it doesn't generate learning. Kashi it'll get you into rituals, lot of rituals. But it will not give you that Atma Vichara to go and do Bhagavad, the Bhagavad Gita things, and you listen to more of bhakti oriented thing. So they all go to Rishikesh. He once went to a Rishikesh and he met a Swami there. And he did pranam to that Swami because that Swami was from the hometown of this Swami. So they said, Hare, you have also become a Swami. I became Swami. I ran away from home and became a Swami. And from the day I came here, I am regretting. I thought you were more intelligent. Why have you also taken up all this? Of all places in the world, you didn't get a job anywhere else. They'll ask you. In every company, they will ask you. When I took my first job, I went to the office on day one. There was a fellow, no, the travel bill and all we collect payment. And then I had come from Kolkata to New Delhi to join this job. So then he said, I need to put down all things. He said, Kolkata se aaya. Kolkata. Where are you living? I said, with the generosity of my brother and my bhabhi, they are accommodating me in their house, giving me food and taking care of me. Their generosity, I have become somebody today. I said, they are taking good care of me. Then he said, he looked at me and he said, और कहीं नौकरी नहीं मिला तुमको? You didn't get a job anywhere else? This is what he asked me. I thought if you became Indra and went to Indra Loka, your guru is your Brahaspati is your guru, no, he will ask you. Yeah, where did you come and land here? You could have gone elsewhere also. He'll ask you now. So he said, sannyasi of all things in the world, even now time is there, go back. So sannyasa lifestyle is not easy. It's a lifestyle. Sannyasa is a lifestyle. Tyaga is the mindset of a sannyasi. That's why sannyasa, tyaga are one and the same. Sannyasa is a lifestyle. Tyaga is the mind, is the attitude of the sannyasi. What is the attitude? I will do my best. I don't even have any specific expectation about the results because karmani eva adhikaraha te ma phaleshu kadachana. The results of my action will come from Ishvara. So what will be the sannyasi's actions? The sannyasi will do Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Nidhyasana will come later. He will do Shravana, Manana 5 times a day. The ashram will have a temple. He will clean the temple. He will clean the temple. He will do morning bhajan, evening bhajan. Well, the kitchen, naturally, the ashram has, there will be a kitchen attached. So he will do some yoga, chop vegetables. Vegetable chopping nahi aata, clean old vessels. Wash the clothes of other sadhus. Water the garden and things like that. Then go outside with that bhikshu patra and go to the village nearby. Even as you don't even have to ask. Wear that kavi vastra, take the bhikshu patra and just walk around the streets. People will call you and give you something to. This is the culture of India. We have to understand this culture of India. Once what happened, our Swamiji went to Bombay. He was taken to some slum areas. And wherever sadhu goes in India, we have this attitude. Whatever you have, you would like to give him something. This Indian culture. You give something. So these people, when they heard that Swami was coming, one fellow in that, that leader of that particular slum, he went about, with an old Bonvita dabba. There what you can do. 5 paise, 10 paise, 25 paise. They totally collected 20 rupees for him and they gave it to Swamiji. And Swamiji took it. And some of the devotees, come from rich families and they say, Swami, you have 20 rupees. I will give you 20,000. Swamiji said, no. You can give 20,000. You can now give me 20 lakhs. But out of that, you will give me 20,000. This fellow's earning is 25 paise today. He has given me his 25 paise. And if I refuse, this fellow will think, itna bhi punya humne nahi kiya, that I could donate to Swamiji something. This is India. I give. Dhanam is natural to me. You have not eaten for 3 days. You get one loaf of bread. As you are about to put it in your mouth, you see a child or a dog or something nearby. You will give one piece to that. That is India. Dhanam is built into your system. I will go hungry. You eat. Dana. So he says, remember they are one and the same. Sannyasa is a lifestyle. Tyaga is a mindset. He says, Yagyadana tapak karma. Yagyodana tapak karma. Natyajyam karyameva tat. It has to be necessarily performed. Yajna, dana, karma, activity in the form of yajna, dana, and karma, na tyajyam, should not be given up. Tata karyam eva, it has to be necessarily performed. Don't give it up. Even if you are a sannyasi, don't give up. What is the yajna you can do? Pray for all. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah is yajna. What is the dhanam? Okay, you get one piece, share 9 pieces with others. चलो मिल के बांट के खाते हैं. And tapam is austerity, doing with less and less and less. I am not dependent upon things for my survival. What I have to depend, Ishvara will give. That is tapas. Natyajyam. Okay. It has to be necessarily performed. Yajna, danam, cha eva tapa. What do they do for you? If you do this, if you do yajna, dana, tapam, what will it do for you? It says, pavanani. Manishinam. Okay, it purifies people who are on the quest for jnana yogyata prapti. If right from today you start the culture of giving, many of us say, I am a pensioner. You can't give 10 rupees. I am a pensioner. So pensioner is not supposed to give, is it? You are earning something from the government. He said, no, that's only my deferred wage. अरे फिर भी no, कुछ आता है ना? Can't you donate? Can you not donate 1,000 rupees a month to a Veda Pathshala? Yajna, it's a dhanam. Can you not do simple pujas at home? What is simple puja? Offering water to plants, feeding the birds. We know all this. Yajna, dana, tapa, karma. Recall Pancha Maha Yajna. Bhuta karma, Pitra karma, Deva karma. Then, yeah, Pitra, Deva, Pitra, sorry, Bhuta, Pitra, Deva, Rishi, and Manushya karma. Can you not do? What is Manushya karma? Have a welcoming smile on your face. That is Manushya. Don't look like you are carrying Atlas, carrying the whole sky on your head. Nice man. How are you? Good morning. Yes, I change good morning to Jai Shri. I'm saying, I'm not saying you have to start tomorrow. Have a pleasant look at the place. Hey, nice, you look good. God bless you. Manushya karma. Pitra karma, constantly be reflective on what your ancestors have given you. Ancestors have given you. Bless, do their shardha. Do tarpana for them. I don't know karma. You have a tulsi plant at home, pour water there. I'll give you what mantras to say. Every tarpa amavasya, I will tell you mantras what to do. Just 3 times for your father, 3 times for your mother. Enough. If they are around, don't do. Father is sitting there, you say, I'm in tarpana for. If they are not there, gone, you can do father. Okay? This pavanani, they purify you. They move you from rajasic to sattvic. They create a value for Vedantic study. See, Vedanta is not easily discernible. It needs a level of maturity. It needs a level of maturity. It needs a certain level of, vichara, parikshya lokan. You would have examined the world. You're not disgusted with the world. You discern that this is not really what I am looking for. इसके बाद भी कुछ है. Even beyond this anatma, there is something. That's a discernment. It's a maturity. And when you do this yajna, dana, tapak karma, what happens? You will become, you get, it gives you, it is punya karma, it purifies you, it gives you jnana yogyata. So this is far Krishna has told. 6, 7 onwards, we will see in our next. Swasti prajabhya paripalayantam न्यायेन मार्गेण महिं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनीं देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भया सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय हो, स्वामी दयानंद महाराज की जय हो, सब संतों की जय हो। We'll meet again next month. Om Namah Shivaya.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Om
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Om Namah Shivaya.